happening here?
So I just opened up, this is a nice foot wound. We just opened up the layer of skin that was covering it. You can see that there's some cut marks here. And this there was a flap of skin hanging over it. So what I wanted to do is open it up, and it was caked in mud. Now, right now you can see the white tissue around the wound is all dead skin cells. And so there's no sensation, but it's pretty raw in here. So what I want to do is get the soil out. We did a wash with yarrow to prevent infection, calendula to try to speed up some cellular repair. And so then we're going to rinse it out with an irrigation syringe, once again to try to get this just last little bits of dirt. So I want to prevent any secondary infections. And then we're going to cake on some activated charcoal to prevent it. So that is what we're doing. So here, can I just put this down for a second? Give your little cut a massage.
Did you notice?
Just try to soften that up.
Will you be putting other herbs on this?
Yeah, we're gonna just seal it with a little propolis.
For a little bit.
Seal with a little propolis?
Really?
And then after the propolis, I'm gonna stick some activated charcoal on it just to make sure nothing else is gonna get in there. Be easier if you rested on my knee. Any bacteria in this, but I'm not trying to risk it. And so that's just that little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but this little bit of dirt, just that brown spot, and then there. I just really don't want tissue to grow over it and cause any infection. Because these conditions are just right for that. That was just some iodine and peroxide, and it's fizzing a little bit, so it's showing that there might be a little bacteria in there. And I notice it's fizzing the most on the corners. So, and that's actually the parts that we had the hardest time getting the material out of. You comfortable? Would you like your leg back?
No, I don't need it that much.
A stomp,
You're gonna have to
stab you?
amputate, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stabbed by a stomp.
All right. I think that's pretty good. Really important not to double dip back into the propolis. So I'm making sure to use different sides of.
What are some properties of propolis?
This is going to act as a nice barrier. It's basically resin, so I want it to cover and coat this to prevent anything from being able to get in there. So it's going to act as a nice antibacterial. So I'm hoping that this activated charcoal actually pulls out the rest of the material that was in there, just a little bit in the corners. How's that feel?
Stinging.
Is it? You want some more valerian?
It is stinging. Is it like putting a shield over it?
Yeah, it's basically looks like you have an ink blot on your foot, and so it's just going to be black. See how black it is in here?
You talk about why you're giving her valerian?
This is to help deal with the pain.
Say the valerian is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. In small, low, frequent doses, it's really great as a pain remedy. So she just has such tender tissue. Sure.
Candid reality TV. Let's get your
The sanitation station is
your follow up with that job. What was the ending of it?
I don't even know where the
Well, right now, I'm going to sanitize these lovely tools. Even though there was no infection, it's just, I just want to make sure that every time I'm super careful about that.
You're all finished now?
Yeah, I just threw a wrap on her, covered it with some propolis, and put some activated charcoal, and then covered it all up.
How should she care for that?
Try to keep it as clean as possible and covered. So, shoes. Moral of the story.
shoes and more shoes. And if you don't want,
people just
apparently,
wear shoes.
if we wouldn't have most, you wouldn't even need to be here if people wear shoes.
Actually, I'm tired of cleaning out your feet, so can you put some shoes on? I'm like, guess what the simplest way of prevention is?
Prevention.
We head back to the work.
So good.
Can I feel your other toe?
Well, you know, I saw these at a yard sale for $1.
Christian wrapping yet another foot.
So what are you going to do when you get home? Back to your tent?
I'm gonna send you a message and say thank you so much for.
You're going to get boots on. Yeah. Right? You're going to put your boots on?
We're gonna send a
Do you have
message
that tape?
saying rainbow forever, love you forever.
Here, just keep it focused.